class 6, subject general knowledge, topic why does it happen? Let's see some facts about us which normally we experience. Let's see for the next. Now, one question always you get, yawn. All of you know what is yawning? Yes. See the picture image inserted here, it shows what is yawning. And all of you experience when one is yawning, other we also feeling like yawning. It's contagious. Yes. Then what is the reason we feel like yawning? Of course, when it is very much something boring, when you are bored, tired, sleepy, that time you yawn. But have you ever thought, why do we yawn? Yes, because we are tired. And when we are tired, our organs also get tired. And how much oxygen we need, that much oxygen is not got or not received by our body. Or we are not able to inhale that much because we are tired. And that causes the scarcity of or lack of oxygen in your body. That is why when you yawn, you take ample amount of oxygen inside and you leave more amount of carbon dioxide from your body. That is why you feel refreshed. That is why we yawn. Understood? Why do we yawn? When we are tired or bored, we just don't breathe as deeply as we usually do. We feel laziness to do that also because we are tired. As this theory goes, our bodies take less oxygen because our breathing has slowed. Therefore, yawning helps us to bring more oxygen into the blood and move more carbon dioxide out of the blood. All of you know how do we yawn. So, let's see what is given in the next slide. Now see, as I said, when you see if anyone is yawning, you also feel like yawning. Okay, in the classroom also, if anything is something boring going on, monotonous going on, so there is no versatility, you feel bored. Okay, so even thinking about yawning, I feel like sleepy, I am tired, then also you yawn. Even thinking about yawning can cause you to do it. Do it means to yawn. It's something everybody does, including animals. Not only human beings, but the animals also yawn. And you shouldn't try to stifle it because when you yawn, it's because your body needs it. Because our body is tired, because our body is having the shortfall of oxygen, we yawn. So we can't control it. You should not control it. But you should have the manners when you are in the public, at least try to suppress it. Don't make big ah and just yawn. You have to take care of these mannerisms. If anyone is talking to you, take care you are not yawning in front of that person. It is insulting for that person. If it is he is telling you something or teacher is teaching you something, that time in front of the teacher you yawn, it is very insulting situation. So you should take care when you yawn. You should say, excuse me, or you can put the hand on your mouth, means palm on your mouth, cover your mouth, and then you yawn. It looks very dirty when you yawn in front of all the mob or any person. So it's one of the most contagious and uncontrollable actions of the body does. Okay. So I hope all of you understood what is yawning, why do we yawn. Let's see what is the next question. Now, next question is, why do we feel hungry? All of us like to eat. All of us know what is hunger. When we feel like eating something, that is the hungry. That is the feeling of hungriness. So how we understand that we are hungry? Our stomach is empty. We need to have some food. There are some hormones. Hormones are some chemicals in your body. Okay. One hormone called as ghrelin. Okay. Ghrelin is one hunger hormone in your blood. That chemical is there in your blood and it signals your brain that your stomach is empty. So we are having the nervous system in our body, nerves are there in our body, everywhere in every organ, and those are connected to your brain. So when your stomach is empty, it's like a sensor. Okay. So hunger hormones in your blood and an empty stomach signal the brain when you are hungry. Nerves in the stomach send the signal to the brain that you are full, and when your stomach is full, your hunger is satisfied. That time also that sensor works and the sensation is given, the signals are given to the brain that you are completed with your hunger or satisfied with your hunger and your stomach is full, so no more food you will have or you want to have. So that is also one sensor, but these signals can take up to 20 minutes to communicate. So how much time is needed for communication? 20 minutes. And by that time you may have already eaten too much. Is till that signal is reached to the brain, 20 minutes span. In that time, if you are very fast in eating, you might have had much food than necessary. So you are overeaten. So you should have the food very slowly. It is always said when you chew the food, chew it for 32 times because we have 32 teeth in our mouth. So that means not exactly 32 times. You should have your food very slowly. So you'll take care that you are not overeating. Okay. So next slide. Now next question is why do we feel pain? If you fall somewhere or you stub somewhere, any thorn is pierced to you, needle pierces to you, then why do we feel pain? How do we understand here we have got injury or wound? And when you get some injury or wound, obviously you will start paining with that. Okay, some of you cry, some of you shout, okay, some of you bear with that. So how we understand here we have got the pain. Here one image is given how pain is produced. Besides that one image is given. Observe it. It's like signals. We have the skin as a cover. Outer covering of the body is skin. Skin is the largest organ of the body. Okay. So there are nerves. There is a web or mesh of veins. Nerves below our skin. That is the sensory organs. That is why when anything pierces us, if anything hot or cold, how it is sensed? Because of the skin. Because just below the skin, there are nerves. Those are connected to your brain. So if anything happens, immediately that signal is reached to the brain and we start getting the pain. Okay, so description we'll see in the next slide. See that boy is having stubbing or something has pierced in his feet. Okay, the part of the reason we feel the pain because our bodies have tons of countless number of nerves that help us move, think and feel in all kinds of ways. When you stub your paw or toe, for example, the nerves in the skin of your toe will send a message to your brain that you are in pain. These messages are what scientists call as impulses. Means whenever we get any pain, immediately the signal is given to the brain because of the what you say mesh of the nerves. tons of nerves which are connected with each other like a net that immediately gives the signal to the brain, and you understand it's paining, you got hurt. And these messages which are given from the pained area or injured area to the brain is called as impulse or impulses. These messages are called as impulses. So that is why we understand we are in pain, or which any part of your body is paining. Okay. Here I have inserted one image of your nerves. See how it looks. This is a neuron. Like this, tons of or countless number of neurons are present below your skin. See the miracle of the nature, and this is interconnected. You can see many more are there. Okay, so that is connected with each other, and that gives the signal immediately. That is why within fraction of seconds, as you get the pain, immediately you understand there is pain. You got hurt, it's paining. Which part of your body is paining? Because of this network which is present below your skin. This is one enlarged form of nerves. Nerve. This is called as a neuron. Now next question, why do we sleep? Everyone, like nowadays, all of you sleep a lot because you don't have the school, you don't have to get up early in the morning, right? So, but why do we feel sleepy, or why do we sleep? Sleep is an essential part. See, minimum 7 to 8 hours sleep is essential for our body. When you sleep, your body gets repaired, your body grows, and whatever activities you have done throughout the day, your body needs the rest. And when you get up from the sleep, you feel fresh. That is because it is a recharge of your body. See, your mobile phones, your laptops, you need recharge or no? Charging is needed. Same way, when we sleep, that is a recharge or charging of our body and mind. That is why we feel refreshed when we sleep properly. Okay, so sleep is an essential function that allows your body and mind to recharge, leaving you refreshed and alert when you wake up. Healthy sleep also helps the body to remain healthy and stave off diseases. Without enough sleep, the brain cannot function properly because your body, mind needs a rest that is given because of the sleep. When you sleep, your sensory organs also sleep. They also, which are continuously working. That is why when they get rest for some time, when they get the break for some time, you feel refreshed. Okay. Hope you understood how sleep is important for us, but not much. Everything should have the limit. 7 to 8 hours sleep is more than enough. Exercise also is essential part of your body, essential part of your life. Your body needs exercise. When you eat, it has to be consumed. The calories are supposed to be burned, and then only you'll remain healthy. Next is, why do we sneeze? Achchi. Okay. So sneezing, all of you know, when we are having cold or cough, cold, that time sneeze. If something goes in your nose, that time also you sneeze. Dust particles, smoke, all these things when enter in your nostrils or nose part, that time your body reacts. That is called as sneezing. See, something was probably irritating. Okay, tickling, gudgudi ke jaisa. Okay, irritating, which is unwanted in your nose. So there are some small hair inside your nostrils or nose. That is for filtration. When you breathe in, you are breathing in the air. There are no any filters present around us. So our nose is having small hair inside that acts like a filter, and that those particles are stuck in your that small hair present in the nose. So still some of the fine particles enter. Some of you have the allergy of some agarbatti or incense stick smell, or perfumes, powder, face powder. Okay, so you have the allergy of that, and because of that also some of us start sneezing. So sneezing also is called as sternutation. Is your body's way. What is sternutation? Is your body's way of removing the irritation from your nose. If any particle has entered, our body never allows any foreign body to be in our body. So because of that, this is the reaction, immediate reaction. If dust particle enters, sneeze it out. Sneezing is a very much, you can say, it gives a very uh, heavy shock to your body. Shock means not electrical shock. Okay, it's heavy movement, very heavy movement or harsh movement of your body. And because of that force, that whatever particle has entered in your body, that is removed from your body through the nostrils. So when inside your nose gets a tickle, a message is, then how do you get the message? Again, with the brain, there are nerves present, and that sense that something has entered in our nose, so that gives the message to the special part of your brain called as sneeze center. Sneeze center, see, understand this. Sneeze center, there is one special part in the brain that gives the something has entered, something is tickling in your nose, and that gives the message that that part is called as a sneeze center. Sneeze is the mechanism of your body uses to clear the nose when foreign matter such as dirt, pollen is the part of flour, those are also fine particles, smoke or dust enters into your nostrils. So all of you understood why do we sneeze? Okay. Now, why do we fall ill? See, this is the most unwanted thing where no one likes it. Why do we fall ill? All of you are learned science. You are learning science. Why do we get the diseases? All of you know the reason. Yes, due to some germs. Germs are microorganisms. Due to the mosquitoes, some insects. Okay, there are different types of diseases caused due to the different types of reasons. Okay, so some bacteria are there, some viruses are there, some insects are there. These are causing the illness to us. Okay, let's understand in brief. Now, we may fall ill due to the attack of pathogens. Pathogens are microorganisms, germs, viruses, or bacteria. Lack of nutrition. See, the reason might be, it is not only the germs, but lack of nutrition. Having not healthy diet, junk food, so if you are eating, that also causes you the illness. Some of them don't get the proper food. That also can cause the illness. Diet, lack of public health services. There are no medicines or there are no hospitals. That also can be the reason of falling sick or ill. The diseases which last, there are two types of diseases now. One is acute disease and another is chronic disease. Okay, the diseases that last only for short period of time is called as acute disease. Now suppose stomach ache. Stomach ache is, if it is for 1 or 2 days or for few hours, that is called as an acute disease. It is for very short period. Okay, but whereas diabetes, heart diseases, liver problem, these are the called as chronic diseases which are lasting longer for longer period or forever till the end of the life. So these are called as chronic diseases. There are two types of diseases, acute disease which is for short period of time and another is chronic diseases which may be lifelong. So acute disease example, influenza, flu means normal fever, then common cold, malaria also can be taken as acute disease because it has its own span, particular span. So these are some examples of acute diseases. When we fall sick, now what happens if we are sick? Normal body functioning gets disturbed because you are sick, you are feeling weak because your metabolism, body functions are getting slowed down because you are attacked by some germs or some of the reasons because of which you are feeling like sick. Okay, so as a result, improper digestion ability, or we lose appetite. Our mouth becomes tasteless. We don't feel like eating anything, or it becomes bitter. That is why we are not able to eat anything. If we eat something, we feel like anything bitter thing we are eating. That is why these are the symptoms that you are ill. You are not feeling fresh. Sometimes we feel giddiness. We feel always to sleep. We feel sleepy. We don't feel like enthusiasm. We are not enthusiastic at all. We don't feel like to do anything. Just to sit or sleep. Maybe cold, feeling cold, shivering. These all are the reasons of feeling sick. Okay, so better take care of yourself not to fall sick. Now, what we have learned in this unit today. Now, why do we yawn? All of you understood? Some of you might be yawning when you are listening to this. I know. Why do we feel hungry? Then why do we get pain? Why do we feel sleepy or why do we sleep? What is the need of sleep? Why do we sneeze? And why do we fall ill? These 6 questions answers I have tried to satisfy by giving the explanation. So I hope all of you learned something from this. Okay, so see you in the next week.